It is the Bearded Man coming to you again with another video. In this video, we're going to be doing a review of X-Men Apocalypse official trailer number 3. We're just doing the review of it scene by scene. Right here is when they first describe Apocalypse coming. It shows a little pyramid, a lot of different drawings, whole bunch of stuff coming through. Just interesting little scene in and of itself. But this part right here was much more intriguing to me because it looks like, okay, so maybe they're using a human or a mutant, one of the two, sacrifice to make Apocalypse come back into the body. It's interesting how they do it. I don't really know the lore too much because I never really got that particular version of the comics, but yeah. I'll probably go and read the comics just so I know what's happening in this. But yeah, moving on from that, they mention how Apocalypse has been gathering mutants for tons and tons of years, taking their powers, using their powers for him, making himself a god, basically. Moving on from that, we see these people here. We got Storm, what is his name? This guy right here, Angel. Yes, I believe that's him anyway, and a few others, and they're joining him as if they are the 4 horsemen of the Apocalypse because he has 4 of them that follow him. It's really interesting. They even say it in the thing. Magneto possibly joins him. I don't know. It's interesting though because it sets an alternate timeline to the one that was set. So no matter what, basically they're set in a apocalyptic type timeline, because in the previous ones, Days of Future Past, Wolverine reset the timeline so that the Sentinels never happened, but now they're facing Apocalypse in the timeline that was the new one. It's interesting how they're doing it. I find it really intriguing. Moving on from that, we see Apocalypse and his 4 horsemen. We got Storm, I don't know this girl's name, we got Magneto, and Angel. I believe that's Angel anyway. I could be wrong. If anyone knows, please tell me. Also, please tell me her name. And I also do believe that's Storm, though, because, yeah. Moving on from that, we see this. Apocalypse appears to be, like, saying, this is all my land now, and stuff like that, basically. Moving on from that, we see him bring complete and total destruction towards tons of other things. Just completely annihilating things. We get to this part, and Charles is hooked up to Cerebro. He's sitting there, he's saying, I've never felt a power like this before. His eyes turn like pitch black, I think. It's interesting. Then he's trying to fight Apocalypse in his mind. Apocalypse is basically not having any of it. He doesn't take it seriously at all. Turns into a giant, completely crushes Charles. Apparently Charles gets taken by Apocalypse for whatever reason. Then all the rest of the X-Men are like, they need us and all that stuff and goodness. Moving on from that, we get over to here. This is when they're saying that. Get to this. This part I really like because it shows Night Stalker, one of my personal favorite X-Men, fighting Angel, it appears, in some type of underground fighting ring, is what that is obviously is. But the thing that I saw after this part, you see how he looks. Okay, good. But then you see this part here. This is Raven, I believe. Or Mystique, whatever you'd like to call her. Which is... it adds some diversity to it. Moving on from that, Raven or Mystique and Quicksilver, which is Magneto's son. And he tells Raven that, oh, I'm Magneto's son. Which is, well, you know. She's surprised by it, obviously. Storm just completely wrecking stuff. All the X-Men coming in. They need to come in. They're like, okay, we need to just stop a god. We need to fight him and do our best against it. There's so many good, interesting scenes here. I'm just clicking through a few of them to show them all. It just looks like it will be a fun, entertaining movie, hopefully. Again, I don't really know. I'll leave the link to the in the description down below to watch the full trailer. Again, this is just a scene-by-scene little type thing that I'm doing. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all have an amazing day. See you in the next video. Also, if you know any of the mutants' names that I do not know personally, please comment down below how it is. If you're new to the channel, I make daily content. Hit the sub button if you like it. And peace out until next time, everybody. Have an amazing day.